guest in the in the title or something.
I will tune in too, so that I can at least read the comments.
Oh, cool.
It's harder for me. I don't know how you see it in here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I usually am like leaning.
I know exactly why you're.
Yeah.
That's why I cannot.
I got someone in here. Dale said, "Boom, chaka boom,
Yeah.
boom, chaka chaka." Hello, Dale. How are you? Pat, welcome to the chat. Didn't even mean to rhyme there. Hello, Niavero. How you doing? Hope you're having a good Friday night. 4 viewers. 8 viewers. We just doubled it just like that. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I see Pat noticed there's another voice in the car tonight. We will announce who's in here. We're going to wait just a couple minutes for people to trickle in. I'm always adjusting the scanners. Oh, Luis. Okay, cool. Thank you for joining. Hello, April. Another regular viewer. Thank you for joining.
Okay.
Got another San Marcos sunset for you guys.
Sorry, come in 104.
Pat says sounds familiar.
Engine 104.
Do you guys know each other? Oh, you do? That's cool. Hello, Jonathan. How you doing?
Engine 104.
I live in Vista. That's my way to work. Oh, yeah. You recognize the 78? A lot of people pass through here every day, including myself. It's my most traveled freeway for sure. Hi, Nani. How you doing? Hope you're having a good evening. Safe to call it evening at this point. Sun is out of here. All guests in Daniel's car must pass COVID screening. Get out the long swabs. Yeah, I already took care of that prior to the stream. Don't worry. All right, it's been a couple minutes, so hello, Alan. How you doing? Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, everyone. It's Evergreen.
It's
Evergreen's
Evergreen.
in the house. Woohoo!
She is joining me tonight on a ride along while I stream. Very, very exciting. So everyone shout out Evergreen in the chat. I'm doing well, Nani. Thank you so much. Say hi to my kid. His name is Damien. Carry on. He is with me. Hello, Damien. How you doing? Thank you for joining. We do have a crash in Vista, so if you guys want us to head to that, let us know in the chat. Be like a 10-minute drive. But we're in a Prius, guys, so fuel efficiency is at an all-time high.
So I'm just going to give a shout out to everybody. Hey, Dale. Hey, Pat. Hey, Nivero. Hey, April. Hey, Jonathan. Hey, Miss Nani Girl. Hey, Alan. Hey,
Oh.
Janelle.
We got a brush fire now in Oceanside. Do we go to the crash in Vista or the brush fire? The crash or the brush fire is kind of close to the freeway, so why don't we head to that? You want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Let's go.
Marin Road, guys. Here it comes on the scanner.
Hey, Beatrice.
We're
hey,
on our way.
Lucia.
Oceanside. Vegetation.
Hey, LA.
Battalion 121.
Hey,
Battalion
Charles.
217. Engine 103. Engine 214. Brush 105. And Brush 125. Albertsons Oceanside Marone Road. At 3450. Marone Road.
Albertsons. Interesting. We'll see where this takes us.
Carlsbad Medical Aid. State Lifeguards. Carlsbad State Lifeguard Tower number 26. At 6950 Carlsbad Boulevard.
Yeah, Evergreen and I have actually met once before. She joined me at the Harley lot for a little while. And tonight is our first ride along with a guest. Very cool.
Woohoo! I'm excited.
Me too.
Ooh, aguachiles with mango. Yummy, Navarro.
Is that what's on the menu?
Yeah, if I mispronounce your name, I apologize in advance. I'm doing the best I can.
I always think that too. Some people have some very unique names. It's hard to know if you get it exactly right. Gonna hop on the 78 freeway, go to College Boulevard in Oceanside. Probably have a 10-minute ETA. Hello, Beatrice. How you doing? Good to see you.
You're sweet, Janelle.
Janelle's our crocheter.
Oh yes.
Chat.
Yeah, shout out to her. She
Yeah.
has some skills. Definitely.
Does she really?
Yeah, definitely follow her Instagram.
I can't remember if I've checked that out or not. I'll have to check it out again.
Yeah.
Throw it in the chat, Janelle. Shout yourself out.
Yeah, Janelle, if you don't mind, throw it in the chat and people can check out your work.
I remember we've talked about the difference between crocheting and knitting, and I think one had needles, or it was like some difference. Obviously, they don't mean the same thing. I'll have to get a refresher on that one.
Hey, Troll, happy Friday.
Troll in the house. That was quick. We're already on our way to a first call, and we have a second one. We had to choose between two. We're 5 minutes into the stream.
So the first one was an MVA, right?
Yeah.
And then the second one was a fire, yes?
Right.
Right, okay.
Yeah. So the first one was in Vista. The one we're going to right now is in Oceanside, but it's not too far, and it's right off the freeway.
And that's the fire one that we're going to? Okay.
Brush fire. Sometimes these, like, it's always hard to know before you get on, to the scene to get your eyes on it. Thank you.
Yes, so Janelle says that crocheting uses one needle when knitting uses two.
Oh, right. Okay. So it did have to do with needles.
Very cool.
Thank you for the fun fact. So we're heading East Vista Way, south of Beaubier.
3.2 Blake Main Route refusing to leave at 1445 stop at the RPS Alpha 5 to 6 teenagers on the RPS patio at our HPV.
Yeah. You're right, Nani. The reception in the 78, it definitely is a black hole sometimes.
Spotty.
Yeah.
Looks like we've got a strong one right now, hopefully.
I copy. 3
Yeah. Looks fine. Looks fine on my end.
Oh, good. You're really close to the phone, too.
Yes.
You have the best service.
Hey, LAOC.
LAOC TV.
You have a great night, too.
We always start these with an amazing sunset. I don't think there's been one stream where I haven't liked the sunset at the beginning.
Yes, Troll, it's your bestie Evergreen is here. Hi, I said hi to you too.
Shout out. So how long have you been subscribed, or like when did you find out about me, just out of curiosity?
Through Juan's channel.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So then I went, and then I subscribed, and then I started following, and then I became a moderator.
How'd you find out about Juan?
One, actually, not that it's like really intriguing to watch, bad car accidents, but I always
think
kind
some
of
people are intrigued,
yes,
yeah.
it isn't, it's interesting,
Right,
you
yeah,
know?
yeah.
So I kind of wanted to know what was going on within, San Diego,
Mm-hmm.
and so I started, searching for, accidents and stuff on YouTube,
Right.
and then I saw, Juan's channel, and he was pretty cool in terms of like answering questions, like when I commented on
so he was streaming at that point.
So yeah, at that point he was.
Oh, I
but
see.
I hadn't become a mod yet.
Right.
This was like early on when
97.
he had kind of decided to stream, and then he finally decided to like choose mods.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was on live stream, and then there we go.
The rest is history.
And then the rest is history. Yep.
Very cool. Yeah, whenever I'm Googling, like sometimes I'll Google myself, like not myself, but I myself will Google San Diego car accident, and like some, like the suggestions will say today, so it'll be like San Diego car accident today. Like people are always wanting to know what's going on. You know, they saw something on the freeway and they're curious. I think it's just a human nature thing to be like, what was that thing I saw today on the freeway? Like, I wonder if there's any articles or videos on it.
Right. Yeah, it like pulls you in.
Definitely.
You know?
Yeah.
So, hey, Sand Crab.
Hi, Sand Crab. How you doing?
Hey, Stringos Live.
I think they're from LA, Stringers Live.
I actually didn't, Nani, but let me ask Daniel if he has. Have you watched the Many Faces of Death videos in high school? That's what Nani was asking.
That sounds quite intense, though. Whoa. The Many Faces of Death. I haven't even heard of those. What are they, Nani? She might get moderated out of the chat if she explains. For those of you locals, this is the Northgate Market. That's the address of this accident that was given. So we're getting pretty close, probably another 3 or 4 minutes.
Sandcrab says it's driver's ed videos, but Nani is saying it's like beheadings from Afghanistan and firing squad in Thailand.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
That was not what I was expecting, that's for sure. Wow.
Huh.
I wonder who's correct. I have watched driver's ed videos.
Yeah, Troll, let's keep our fingers crossed. He's saying hope we get some action with everyone safe.
Right, exactly.
BLS response.
That's what I think about brush fires as all the time. Like, that's really the safest kind of incident where you can still get a visual on, you know, like some cool flames or something. So it's, I don't want to say a win-win necessarily, but usually there's no struggle, anything of that sort.
Hey, Amber, happy you.
Oh, I just saw a firework. That was crazy.
Another one?
Yeah, it was. If we would have turned a couple seconds earlier, we would have had it on the stream. It was straight ahead.
Okay, well,
that was interesting.
in August, don't know why people are still fireworking.
As of today, we're officially over a month out from July 4th.
Exactly.
So there's still some leftovers, I guess. Someone had quite the stash. Oh, there it goes. There's another one. Just launched.
Oh, wow.
That is interesting.
Yeah, but
Happy August 5th, guys.
yeah, but why?
Yeah, exactly.
I wonder if there's maybe a party or something.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Usually it's just one. I was surprised they did another one. We're pretty close to it. If this crash isn't anything, we can investigate where these fireworks are coming from.
At 13,646 Meadow Lane.
Yeah, there's a lot of houses up there. It's probably just coming from one of those.
That's true, Dale. I think it's Juan announcing his comeback.
Yeah, we need to get him some fireworks.
Yes, to everybody who's streaming, Juan from 619 News Media, in case you don't know, he took a month off, and now tomorrow night at 9 p.m. he will be back live streaming.
Oh,
Yay!
yeah.
So definitely tune in if you can. Alright,
this is the general area where it was reported. might be in one of these parking lots off to the side here. Northgate. Oh, there's Northgate. So let's swing a left here. That's CAL FIRE. So they have the most ear-piercing dispatching.
Very like strong.
Yeah, you can't miss it though. I guess that's the goal.
Yeah.
You need the firefighters to know that they're needed somewhere. Let's go in here. Not seeing anything yet.
Yes, as I know of, Dale, he said the first Saturday, which is tomorrow, August 6th. I think he left it in the community group, or he posted it on 619 News Media Facebook page.
I did see him reply to somebody too on, I think it was Instagram. They were
Yeah.
like, when are you streaming again? And he said August 6th.
Yeah. So, yes, for now, as I know of, he is and will be back. Okay.
This doesn't. Oh, is this a sheriff vehicle in front of us? I see a sheriff vehicle.
Oh, I see it too. But a car accident in the parking lot of all places?
At this point, it looks quite minor.
North Side 71 responding.
Definitely no fire department presence. Let's drive by and see what we can observe. Do a little investigating.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, going the wrong way.
It looks like he's just staging.
It looks like nothing for sure. It looks like he's taking a report, but I don't see any damage on that car at all. No fire department. I think that's our sign to clear. That was, we're 0 for 2 so far.
At 241 Mill Road, apartment 4.
I had a night like that the other night. I went to, where did I go? I went to Carlsbad because there was a report that someone got shot at on the 5. And so I went there, and CHP was there, but they left like 2 seconds after I got there. I never saw the car or anything. And then I was like, dang. So then went back home, and then there was a stabbing call in Vista. Went to that, and it was the same thing. The deputies were there when I got there, but they were all on their way out. And this was like, I got to both of these incidents like 20 minutes or less after they went out. So they were just kind of, I don't know if they were false calls or, you know, just that's what it seems like. So sometimes it doesn't happen. That person's riding in.
Captain 104, Engine 104.
Yes, it's not good
That was definitely not good.
wear black clothing and ride a bicycle
No blinking
in the
lights or
dark.
anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotta stay in the bike lane at least. That's your best chance for survival.
Hey, Charles.
How you doing, Charles? Good to see you. That's the parking lot we were staged in when those explosions were happening in Vista.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember
And
that.
we actually ended up getting an explosion call while on stream. That was one of the more interesting streams in my opinion. I think
And-
last week's was maybe for me the most interesting with that pursuit crash.
Yes, that definitely. I mean, and the explosion one was good. It's just that you were just like driving around to try
Yeah,
to figure it
exactly.
out. So it was
Yeah.
like, okay, well, at least we get a, you know, like a tour of the
Right, the parking
of
area.
the neighborhood and all that stuff. But
Yeah. No, that's true. It's hard sometimes to like get a visual on the actual scene, like if it's a, you know, some sort of, I don't know, body found or something. It makes me think of that body that was located in Vista like a month ago or something, and it was in the, you know, shrubbery area, so there was no visual on them investigating or anything. So I shot a few, you know, sheriff's cars, and that was my footage. But sometimes I post video like that in order more to just get the information out and get a visual on the scene.
Yeah.
Sometimes people just genuinely don't believe it happened. If you just type out, there was a body found, like, they're like, oh,
like,
what
yeah,
does this guy know? You
exactly.
know, Newsflash Media on Facebook, they've never heard of him. So to kind of
Yeah.
get that proof and show them, like, no, this is the police present and all that.
And it is. I mean, your job is kind of like a hit or miss, right?
Totally.
You know, so you have to go to the scenes to make sure, you know, you're not missing. So
I think there's a radius of people that, you know, even if it is just a few cop cars or something, they're like, oh, I go through that intersection every day. Like, that's crazy that happened there.
yeah.
That car crash in LA yesterday was horrible. I saw that. That was
Yes.
That was the second highest fatality count I've seen in a Southern California car accident. It was just awful. And of course, I don't know how many of you guys saw the video of it happening, but it was just unbelievable. It's so sad.
Yeah. Yeah, Janelle and Beatrice, Daniel and I, before this stream went live, we were talking about that.
Yeah.
That crash. And yeah, and the driver did have minor injuries.
I heard they were major injuries.
Oh, were they major?
Yeah, for
Well,
the driver that caused it.
Beatrice was saying minor, but
I think there were some minor injuries in there. It's hard to keep track of everything.
what's out,
you
yeah.
know.
Okay, so Charles is saying, tell us more about that accident.
It was, what was the neighborhood called? Weston
It
Hills?
was in LA.
Yeah, I know
Charles?
the intersection was La Brea and Slauson. And a car, you know, there was cross traffic, and a car just completely blew the red light. It was going
100.
very fast.
I would say over 100 miles per hour.
And the video was from the gas station, and
Yes.
immediately on impact, it was just an insane amount of fire. It was, you know, you could just tell by the impact that there's really no way somebody could survive something like that, and the cars took a direct hit. But I think it was 3 cars caught fire in that. Like, there must have been some fuel spill or something involved with because I've personally never seen a video of a crash like that, at least locally, where upon impact there's that level of fire. It was awful. And I know there was at least one child that passed away and a pregnant woman, but there were 6 or 7.
Yeah, I think it was
people.
like, yes.
I think one got added to the count last night because they passed away at the hospital.
Yeah, it was like 6 in the car. 1 was pregnant. So obviously the pregnant lady perished, including her unborn child.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was an infant in an infant seat, and that infant perished too.
Oh my gosh.
So that was like the worst, honestly, the worst that I've ever heard. And it was an accident that totally could have been avoided.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
She was arrested. The driver that caused it, she was arrested.
Oh,
today.
really? Okay, I didn't
Yeah.
hear the update on that.
I have the news apps from San Diego and LA on my phone, so I'm just addicted to being in the know. So
Yeah, April is saying the report that she saw said it was a nurse driving and was going to be arrested.
I saw the nurse thing as well. And I heard that today she was arrested.
I mean, we're speculating, but like my speculation is that either, like Daniel had said, either the pedal of the vehicle got caught, or it was like a suicide attempt, or something was going on with that lady, because she was going very over the speed limit.
Right.
And there was enough time for her to slow down and stop, because there were cars in the intersection ahead of her going at a slow speed.
Right. So you could see that there was
So you
cross
could
traffic
see
prior.
there was cross traffic.
I think
prior.
now that I think of the arrest, it kind of takes out the idea that the pedal got stuck. But that was one of my first kind of thoughts, you know. But I think it's just more realistic statistically to think about DUI or even a suicidal type of thing. It was right in the middle of the day too. It was 1:40 in the afternoon.
Exactly.
That's also interesting. But yeah, just a horrible situation overall. we'll hop on the eastbound 78 on a lighter note.
Hey,
we'll head back
Gilly.
to the staging area. Hello, Gil. How you doing?
187. 187.
As we know of Charles, yes, the nurse lived with injuries. To what extent of injuries? I mean, Daniel read that it was major,
Right.
but after that,
I also read she was from Texas,
Oh, okay.
so I don't know what may have brought her there. Even like, I don't know if like drowsy driving would cause something like that, but probably not, given the speed. And it looked, by the video, it looked like it was likely intentional, at least in my opinion.
And yeah, that's my opinion too. Oh, Gilly, it's me, Evergreen Eyes.
Yeah,
Hi.
forgot to introduce you to the new people. So if you're just joining the stream, I have a special guest tonight. I have a ride along. One of my moderators is with me, Evergreen Eyes, as she's known in the comments section.
But Evergreen, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone.
Evergreen for short.
That's it for short, yeah.
So everyone, wish her well and thank her for coming on the stream tonight. It's very cool. My first ride along on the stream. I don't even know if I've done a ride along
Have you?
like
Ever?
off stream ever. I've had like my friends in the car sometimes just because we're out and then I get a call and it depends if they're
They're
cool
with you,
Yeah,
like-
exactly. I'm like, do you want to do this? Like I get some people wouldn't want to, which is totally fine. But some of my friends are curious about what I do.
Yeah, ride-alongs are like interesting to me. I always wanted to do a police ride-along.
Yeah, me too.
And
I think it'd be so fun.
And I even signed up for it. And of course, I was never picked. They never got back to me.
Oh, it's like a lottery type of thing?
I don't know if it's a lottery thing, but there's an online form that you for SDPD that you have to fill out, and you have to say why you want to do the ride along and kind of what your occupation is, and
You're like, I think it would be cool.
oh yeah,
Enter.
I know, enter, yeah.
Some people that would be mine. I mean, I do like work kind of alongside them sometimes, so in that aspect it would be interesting to know more about what I hear on the scanner and all that. But yeah, I think that's a totally valid reason to want to do it, because people are curious. Again, it's the human nature.
Yeah, I think nowadays it's just like you gotta know somebody in the ride along.
It might be worth it if like your local department is kind of clogged up, to even go to one of these North County or El Cajon, like they have their own police department, because San Diego, like their police force is huge, so a lot of questions, requests about that, so it might be worth it to try. I know somebody that did one in Oceanside recently, but from what I know, they don't just take like curious civilians,
Right.
because the person I knew somebody. It was like what you're saying, but I don't know, maybe Carlsbad or Escondido would be willing to take somebody.
Thank you, Charles, for the tip. You're awesome.
Thank you, Charles. Thank you so much.
Dale said that he rode with LAPD overnight many years ago,
Oh,
and
wow.
it was wild.
I bet it was.
I bet it
I wonder
was.
if it was a weekend night. I don't think it matters.
Especially
up there,
LA.
though. Wow. Yeah, even back in the day, I even signed a waiver and everything for a ride along with a stringer. But it never came to fruition. There was some sort of scheduling conflict or something. But of course, once I met with the team that I'm on now, I did go on a couple of ride-alongs with Greg, which was awesome. That was my first glimpse into what I do now. So now I have a ride-along.
Exactly. See?
Full circle.
There you go.
Oh, we just got sprinklers sprayed again. I had that happen last week on this ramp.
Where are we going, Daniel? Charles is asking.
We are heading to the staging area, the good old Harley lot, and we're gonna wait for any potential calls. But if we go too long without a call, we cruise around. That's our kind of new rule that we made about a month ago or so. There was like that one stream right before I enacted that where we were just sitting like the whole stream,
time.
and I was like, this is not fun for the viewers. Like we need to make a change.
And then Dale said it was a weeknight, but in Compton, which is the worst city in California.
Wow, worst city in California. Oh my goodness.
Hey, Cody Ghost.
Hi,
National
Cody.
City's in the house.
Oh yeah, National City. Looks like they were on their way to a slumber party. This is a hotel.
Oh.
Kind of all looks the same between the apartment complexes.
Exactly,
and the
that's what I
hotel.
wanted to say. It looks like
Yeah.
I would have never guessed that it was a hotel. Oh, but it's the residence in Marietta. Gotcha.
We'll have to check the sheriff's CAD and where Astria's at right now. Keep an eye on everything. Oh, got a crash in Escondido.
And it's serious injuries, is what it said.
Yeah, they have a few call types for crashes. It'll be like police requests, based on the scene.
Mm-hmm.
But serious injuries, sometimes it turns out to be nothing, and sometimes it turns out to be definitely something. So we could almost head to that right now.
So do you guys usually like wait until you get further information before
Sometimes I
heading out?
do, but I feel like on the stream it's interesting if we're heading to something. Sorry, I'm grabbing my water.
Oh no, you're fine.
Throat gets dry when you're constantly talking.
Yeah, that's why I brought a big, extra large, big gulp.
What'd you get?
Coke Zero.
Oh, nice. All right. Where was it? It said Midway.
Welcome back, Nani.
Midway in East Washington. We'll head there. It says a 16-minute ETA.
Starting route to North Midway Drive and East Washington Avenue.
Escondido, here we come, guys.
Proceed to Bingham Drive.
Don't worry, we're
Then
not
turn
going to
right.
Ramona. We don't want to do that again to the stream.
Hey,
Turn right
Jonathan,
onto
I'm
Bingham
good.
Then
Thank you for
turn left onto
asking.
Los Falecitos Boulevard.
How are you doing tonight?
There's our famous taco truck.
Oh yeah,
Thank
that,
you.
yeah. That taco truck was busy when I first drove in. There was
Oh, really?
10 cars. I was
There's
like,
always
"Dang."
people there.
Boulevard.
Oh man. That sprinkler really did a number on my windshield. I always have to get some speed going before I wash it off.
Engine 121 and RA214, Discovery Preschool, and 1280 West Vista Way.
Preschool, that's interesting. At 8:30?
Exactly, 8:30 at Discovery Preschool. There wouldn't be any kids this late. So.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so.
And-
Maybe it's an employee.
Exactly.
At the next light, turn right.
Just to reiterate, we're headed to a collision in Escondido, North Midway, and East Washington. We have about a 15-minute ETA. We're in San Marcos right now.
Woohoo! Thanks, LA, for your tip.
Thank you very much, LA.
It's so interesting to pass by these Bud Light trailers that are unhitched.
Yeah.
I always wonder, I go, are they holding any Bud Light in there? But then I would think that so many people would break in
Yeah, that's true. Leave it in the heat.
and
Might
live
not
in
be
it. Yeah,
drinkable.
not the smartest idea. But there was that fire there once.
Yeah.
I remember that.
I was sitting in this parking lot right way out, and I looked to my left, and there was that smoke plume. And I was like, holy moly, I was on the phone with a friend. And
That's
I was
right. I
like,
think you were first on scene too because you were
Yeah,
so close and
right.
you got the video. Yeah.
Thank you LA, both for your tips. I really appreciate it.
Go past this light. Then at the next one, turn right.
Got a quick glimpse at the chat.
At the light, use the middle lane to turn right onto West San Marcos Boulevard.
So everyone on the stream, we have 28 people watching.
All
So if
right.
you don't mind smashing that like button.
Oh yeah!
Light. Use the left
Thank
two
you very
lanes to
much.
merge onto CA
Yes, that would be greatly appreciated.
Six-way around Wilbur Drive, 76 on RDO.
Turn left.
Freeway to me.
All right, we got a red light. Red light, read the chat. Let's see. Thank you, Charles. I see Charles sent 2 tips. LA sent 1. Thank you guys so much. Gil was wondering who was on the ride along. Hello, Lucia. How you doing? Thank you for joining. Sand Crab, thank you for joining.
RA214. RA214.
Amber.
Northcom RA214, we see the call from dispatch to the DLS. Do you want us to continue or do you want to
It
attach
goes
to
pretty
DLS?
far back. It's pretty cool that you can... Probably goes to the beginning of the stream.
Yeah. And that's important so you can catch up.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. Because sometimes I'm like right now, I'm like, I've been driving for a while.
Even though I've been
Yeah,
reading the
I
comments
really
for you, if
appreciate
you
it.
noticed. So,
Thank you so much.
but
And they even have timestamps, so I can
Which-
see like.
yeah, which maybe that'll be helpful for you. So
Oh,
then
yeah,
you
it
don't have to
definitely
go
is.
all the way back. You
Yeah.
can just.
I'm like, my last comment I read was at 8:12.
Exactly. See? Yeah.
Got 19 likes. Thank you guys. It's weird. Sometimes the scanners are both going at once. They're clashing with each other, and then other times it's
like
completely
complete
silent.
silence.
It's not like the regular radio or Spotify.
Which is kind of interesting because you would think at least one of them are still going to be talking,
Right.
rather than all 3 or 4, are silent at the same time.
Yeah. There are some places that it's hard to get reception on them. So sometimes if it's not talking, I'm like, but this one, the fire scanner will tell me if it's out of range.
Oh,
But
gotcha.
my law enforcement scanner, I kind of just have to get an ear for it.
Oh, thank you so much, Lucia, for the tip.
Thank you,
Woohoo!
Lucia. I appreciate it so much.
Engine 216. Engine 216. College Boulevard.
Hey, Kaylani. Just wanted to say hi, but
Hi,
I
Keilani.
didn't want to go over the loud scanner.
Yeah. I put it on full blast on the freeway, which is pretty, like, for those devices the size they are, they can get pretty loud.
Pretty loud.
I believe the highway calls for any town property around the area of the alley bar. Not the 15 Turn on 911. Turn on 911. 1.3 of eastbound. There's father in the room and looks to touch, taking breath every now and then.
They say cold to the touch.
That's scary.
Yeah. There was a cardiac arrest call in San Marcos earlier. And there was at least one other one where they had a person deceased. It's pretty amazing how, whenever I run into a firefighter, they're like the nicest human ever. But you think about like how much they see and what they deal with, and it's incredible that they have, they can keep their composure so well.
Yeah, definitely.
Oceanside, medical aid, engine 218, and RA 126. At 1361 Broken Hitch Road.
Did anybody go to National Night Out the other day? That was August 2nd. I went to the San Marcos one in Escondido.
121, I have people reconfigured.
I seem to like get those notices afterwards, and I'm
Oh,
like,
really?
dang, I wanted to go. I would have gone.
Like when they post the pictures from the event.
Exactly, and I'm like, hello.
I actually got posted on Escondido Police's Instagram story, like not like because I was there, obviously, but they
Right.
just like happened to catch me in the in a picture.
But that's cool.
BLS 117 and 121. We're reconfiguring. The call taker looked back and he was insistent that it was west this way, but we're just confirming.
I haven't heard an update on that on the.
On Escondido?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did you?
we're on Northcom, so Escondido has their own department. I should have thrown it on my
We're
phone.
just confirming. That's
But,
what the call taker was given by the RP.
They'll give some
Back on their
details. Just
recording.
forgot to do it.
We're
Gotcha,
going to
gotcha.
share it right now.
It's like here you need your like multiple iPhones. So one has
Yeah,
Broadcastify, one
exactly.
has, you know, like
Yeah.
the Sanity STPD, one has, or the sheriffs. I mean, and
I'm definitely grateful to have, you know, obviously like scanners, but even with the scanners, I used Broadcastify when they had the North Law feed, but that got taken away. I think we touched on this last week, but that feed was so useful because then you could also go, if you had a premium Broadcastify account, you could go back into the archives and replay something.
15.
now
Go ahead.
was Broadcastify like a one-stop shop for all available scanners, or
Pretty
We're still
much.
trying to confirm the
If
address.
there's a
It
feed
was
that
given
somebody
us
lends
twice
over.
on
I
West
see.
Distaway.
So it's
121 drove up and
nationwide.
down. They didn't find it. They thought mapped on East Distaway. We're still trying to get to the bottom of it. There's 3 of us in here. We're all on 911. So you give us just 1 minute.
Wow.
Wow.
Did you hear that?
there's 3 of them all in there.
Yeah, they're all on 911
On
calls and they're
911.
trying to figure out also where this incident is. So they're slammed.
Continue onto Lincoln Parkway.
That's one thing I didn't realize until I want to say like 6 months ago. Like the multitasking abilities of an emergency dispatcher is incredible. Like I've heard that before, so I knew they multitask to an extent, but you know, they'll say like, just give me a second to get you this information. I'm on a 911 call, but they can listen to multiple things at once. Like I can't even comprehend how somebody could do that. Like taking in information
much
from multiple
information.
feeds at once and typing, and you know, and it's obviously it's an important thing to get right, to send the right units in the right location.
Pat
It's
saying
incredible.
Escondido FD is transporting one.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Pat,
Thanks,
for
Pat.
the update on that. We'll definitely continue in knowing that there's a transport. We got a 6-minute ETA. North Midway and East Washington. Here's our advertisement for Toyota of Escondido.
And Hyundai.
Yeah.
And
CPR progress for PD on scene.
CPR in progress.
Engine 218 copy.
Engine 218.
Continue onto East Lincoln Avenue.
Location updated to 1280 this way. ALS response. Sick person. Engine 123.
1.3 miles. Turn right
At
onto
1280
Lincoln
this
Drive.
way. Copy. 245, subject out of Poway.
245 out of Poway.
245, subject occurred 2018 hours. Victim was hit by an unknown object in the head and is being transported to the hospital.
So a
Suspect was a GA on a skateboard 4 in a gold state Highlander with
That's an
speaker
assault with
on
a
North
deadly
California
weapon.
Oh, okay, that's what I was gonna say. So
On Poway
245
Road,
is
Right. So that's the same category as something they'll put a stepping in or a
Suspect
shooting.
Johan Holder, white
But
belt
this
30,
case, it's
5'7",
someone got hit in the head
brown hair,
with some sort of object.
long green t-shirt and khaki pants.
Thank you, LA, for the $10 tip.
Thank you very much, LA.
Charles says, Daniel, I can't believe how you understand most of what they say on the radio.
Oh, thank you.
And you're driving and entertaining us.
Oh, thank you. I guess I am.
California 1806, last name Serta.
And Nani concurs with Miss Charles, saying that, yep, you news photogs are multitasking heroes too.
Oh, I'm not a hero, I'll tell you that much. Those are the first responders. My moderators are my heroes.
Aw, shucks. No.
Social Robert David. It was 9/13.
Hey, we're a team. We are a team.
Newsflash fam.
Fam, exactly.
And Serta BLS, if one's available, please.
Right, Rose and Lincoln.
Engine 216, cancel.
Charles is saying, yes, you are a hero, Daniel.
Oh, thank you.
Charlie.
I don't know what makes me a hero, but thank you very much.
At the next stop sign,
Oceanside.
turn right.
ALS response. Breathing problems. BLS 217. Walmart Oceanside College. At 705 College Boulevard.
Sylvia, I think a lot of people are doing good, but how are you doing this evening?
Oh, Sylvia's in here.
Yeah.
Hi, Sylvia.
And hi, Jolene.
Hello, Jolene.
Copy of the
Copy.
The signs for these dips are kind of clickbait because they're not actually like dips. Like there's some
exactly.
dips in Oceanside that like you need to be going like
Or true
one
dips.
mile an hour to get have some off-roading
I
capabilities.
know, you better not have a lowrider.
Yeah, you'll get
At
stuck.
the stop sign, turn right onto North Midway Drive.
All right, here's Midway. So we're almost there.
So Gilly is asking, what time are you getting off?
I get off stream at 10
Half
p.m.
a mile, arrive at North
Not
Midway
a.m.
Drive.
This is not an overnight stream. Maybe
Gil-
one day that'll be kind of cool.
Gilly, are you gonna live stream after Daniel?
Yeah, I hope he is. Oh, I see PD ahead of us.
Yep.
Assuming that's our scene.
Hi, Pierre. No, you haven't missed anything. We are almost at MVA, multi-vehicle accident with supposedly serious injuries. FD has transported one person.
Hey, you did it.
I believe that serious injury call out is kind of like a generalization for
Okay.
a car accident, but it certainly could be serious injuries. We still have FD on scene here.
Thank you, LA, for the big tip, $100.
Thank you so much, LA. I really appreciate that. LA
Arrive at
is
North Midway Drive.
an amazing supporter of the channel. Thank you so much. Got
Arrive.
a tow truck here.
Gilly is saying I'll be off at like 4 a.m.
There's our car.
LOL. Ooh.
Definitely
Yeah,
some damage. And some
definitely.
sort of liquid in the roadway. I've actually been right here for a crash before.
Ooh. It's like deja vu, huh?
Yeah,
for you a lot
exactly.
of the times.
I'll probably just pull. That's a fire lane. Let's see where. can
Yeah,
I go?
shout out to SoCal News Outlet, aka Gilly.
Shout out to you.
He live streams. So if you want to go and support his channel too, definitely do so, and you can catch his live streams.
This is the part of stringing where you find parking. Jeez.
But I wonder if you're since you're media, can you park in the red zone? Do you think
I
they're gonna pull you?
typically, some people do that, but if they're, I mean, like right now we're in such an urban area that I like to just find the nearest. Some people throw, lights on their car and
Right.
all
All
that.
right, everybody. Here you can see the smashed up vehicle to our right. Oh, but we just passed it though.
Yeah.
But you'll see it soon
We'll find
again.
some parking.
Yes.
Let's see. It's hard to tell sometimes with the paint if it's a red curb or not.
Especially in the dark.
Yeah, exactly.
You would think they
That
would
looks like a
put
red
like
We'll go there.
make the red like kind of like a neon red, so at night or something. it
Yeah,
would
or like
be-
even reflective or something.
Thank you. That's what. Yeah, that's what I was
Neon.
looking.
Neon's a
Neon.
good
Neon is a
idea,
good
too.
one, but
All right. I spy a spot.
Sylvia, no, nothing exciting. This is our first scene
First
that
call.
we are officially going to.
Let's see, I think it was right here. There we go. Perfect. I also covered a shooting here, like, I want to say 3 or 4 months ago on Midway. It was right at those complexes that we made the U-turn at. Alrighty. Let's head in, guys. Let's see what we got. I did not realize there was a car coming. I even looked. Alrighty. Evergreen and I are on the move. It is really warm out.
I thought
You brought your jacket?
I was like, nope. It was warm.
Not yet. It's also humid, I think. There were some very large clouds in the distance today. Alright guys, so just to recap, we're here in Escondido, Midway, and East Washington for looked like a single vehicle crash. And I did have someone comment that one person was transported from the scene, which definitely would align with the damage. Thinking we should cross straight and then go left and go over to where that tow truck is. That's where the damage was on the car. Thank you guys for viewing, subscribing, liking, tipping. Any sort of support is very much appreciated. This is a big crosswalk button. Here's our scene. Got the car. It's like FD might be either repositioning or taking off. Might be just a PD matter at this point. And there they go. Back to the station. Wave goodbye. And the tow truck's just waiting for them to get opened up. Yeah. Get all their information and stuff. Yeah, it's hard to tell what they hit because the damage is on the passenger side. So maybe it was a hit and run. You never know. Alrighty. It's so interesting having someone with me on this process because usually I'm just alone. So cool. Here's our new angle on this. Looks like it's a Chevy Malibu sedan. People in the chat are talking about, we got Nani talking about garlic bread. I must have missed something. Someone's hungry.
That sounds good, actually, right now. Garlic bread. Maybe with some pasta.
Oh yeah, Italian night.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy's going for it.
And he ran a red line.
Did he?
Yes, he did.
I was wondering. Looks like another car just pulled up. Maybe they're picking somebody up from the scene. North Midway and East Washington and Escondido. Looks like that tire is definitely messed up. Got PD behind them. Yeah, I wonder what they hit. Maybe it was this truck here. Oh, that guy just ran over something. Oh yeah, we do have, Evergreen just pointed out that there's airbag deployment on this truck. So it appears that this is the second vehicle involved. I wonder if it has rear damage. Yeah, I don't see any damage on this truck. It's probably on the driver's side, but I don't want to step in the road. Alrighty, I think that's all there is to see here. Got people a visual. Just in time so we didn't get run over by the tow truck. At least they're loud when they're backing up. You can't miss it.
Yeah, I didn't see anything on the driver's side either. But both of the airbags, it looked like was deployed on that truck.
Oh, both curtain ones?
Both, yeah.
Huh.
So I don't know.
There had to have been some sort of impact.
Something.
Sometimes, like I noticed with Jeeps, when they get
Hit.
rear-ended, like you cannot tell that they've been hit, but the other car looks like a tin can.
Right.
Here's one last look, you guys, before we head off. Try to... We're good to go. That's a cool car. Little evening walk.
Getting the exercise.
Exactly. That tow truck driver's swooping in there. How was that? What did my ride along think of the first incident of the night?
I think that was a good incident to start off with. Definitely trying to figure out and post together the details on like what happened. I mean, it was enough to push the individual to the other side.
Yeah, you have a good eye too with that airbag deployment. That truck looked fine to me from the side we were on.
But it'll be interesting to see what the details are afterwards.
Yeah.
You know, once you post.
Here we are. Watch your step. Back in the Media Mobile. Hello, Elizabeth. Thank you for joining. I was talking to Elizabeth earlier today. Alrighty. That one might not be post-worthy. It's got definitely some minor damage, at least on the truck, but the sedan had some significant damage. I didn't even see what the truck had.
Hey, Beto. Hey,
Hi,
Elizabeth.
Beto. How you doing?
And yes, Beto, as we know of, Juan will be streaming again tomorrow night,
He's making
Saturday.
his comeback.
Yep, at 9 p.m. So tune in.
See if anything happened with Sheriff while we're gone. That's the thing too, is like whenever I'm at a scene, I'm away from the scanners.
Right. Hi, Susan. It's me, Evergreen,
She's my special guest.
Miss Elizabeth.
My first ride along on the stream ever.
Copy.
Let's see. Okay. Just gotta check Astria, and if they're not headed anywhere, we'll head back.
Yeah, Troll, that's right. It's hard to cook and watch the stream without forgetting about the food cooking. You definitely don't want to burn your food.
That's what you want to prioritize, is the food over the stream. You can't burn your house down with the stream.
Yeah, it's definitely fun in the Media Mobile.
I don't know why I started calling it that. It just came to me.
No, but
one day.
Elizabeth reiterated, said how fun you are in the Media Mobile. It's so cool.
Cheers, Evil Wire. After you can say line able, I think we'll be here in just a second. Yeah. Sorry about that. They were at the same time. Assistant me for more things off the field.
Alrighty. Let's hit the road, Jack. Is anybody named Jack in the chat? They're like, what'd you say?
No, but Sylvia said that she stopped at Oscar's on Rancho Santa Fe and grabbed dinner, and she's watching you while eating her chorizo torta.
Oh,
Sounds really yummy, Sylvia. So enjoy an extra bite for me.
me too. That's 2 bites total.
There you go.
You'll have to stop after that. That's pretty close to the staging area. That's funny. In San Marcos. Oscar's food. I've probably driven by that. The name rings a bell. Back on the road.
Pat says that he loves tortas. Yep. Yummy. Oh, and we can't forget the burritos. Gilly is saying. Pat saying, and I'm not talking about the food.
Oh boy. Oh, Pat.
We're in Escondido right now, but we're heading back to the staging area in San Marcos.
Unless we get a call.
Yes.
It's always a possibility.
That's true.
We're at Rose in Washington for you Escondido locals. We're just making our way west, back towards the 78.
Hey, Juan Diego.
Hello, Juan. How you doing?
Elevator is all wrapped up. All units are clear.
Our top Sam and other units, they're the conscious car.
Pierre says that there's a place called Las Isla on Rancho Santa Fe that has huge tortas for $6.
Wow. That's some serious value.
Charles is asking if we're gonna have a churro stop.
Oh boy. Tonight, I'm not sure if that's on the agenda, but you know, we'll see where life takes us.
Exactly.
It took a little while to get the churros. That's the only complaint I'd have if there was one, is that there was a lot of the stream where, you know, I could just imagine somebody coming on YouTube and saying, oh, breaking news coverage, and then they click on it and they're like, why is this guy standing in line for churros for 20 minutes? But it was really fun to try, and they were the sweetest, and they reposted, they like tagged me on Instagram, which I don't even know how they found out, because I never mentioned that I was Newsflash when I was there, so I guess they just figured it out somehow. It seems to happen quite a bit.
I remember that you introduced yourself and said, is it okay that I'm live streaming you?
Yeah,
but I don't remember you saying specifically what channel you were from.
Right, I never did, which was super weird, because I was like, the next day, I saw that they had tagged me in something, and I was like, what? How did they? They did some detective work.
So maybe they recognized you. Maybe they watched the channel.
That would be interesting, because I never even really show my face either.
That's
but
true.
I'm not opposed to it though, guys. I'll do a big face reveal one day. I'll flip the camera to selfie mode. If you're an OG serious Newsflash subscriber, you have seen my face.
Daniel, were the churros filled?
They were not. They might have an option for that though, because there were 3 like options. I chose just the basic one. Thought the flavor might be a little overwhelming if there was condensed milk and whipped cream. Like, they had a lot of stuff on the top one.
Yeah, they had a lot of like different toppings. I remember, Daniel, you were showing. So they would top the churros with different things.
There's a car with its hazards on up here, but maybe it's just parked. Just parked.
Nani says, don't put it past Latinas. We do a better job than the CIA.
Oh, the detective work?
I think so. Elizabeth is saying Daniel's a local celebrity.
Oh boy, that is not true.
Pierre says, I saw your TikTok. What happened to the BMW driver in Encinitas?
That, the person was not injured in that. They lost control of the car, they hit a curb and brushed up against a tree, but they did not get injured, which interestingly enough, there was a rescue traffic collision response for that crash. I guess somebody must have called in and they didn't see where the car ended up or something, so as a precaution, they sent a, you know, that's just speculation, but as a precaution, they sent a rescue response in case anyone was trapped if it went off the road, which, you know, as you can see from the video, it did. But that was interesting because I just posted that Tesla video from San Marcos, which was another crash caught on camera. And I'll wait a second for the scanner.
14 and RA214, true with Ivero Building 1, and 3500 Lake Boulevard, room 211.
But as I was saying, I posted that crash video caught on camera, San Marcos, you know, Tesla crash. And then like an hour later, someone sent me that video from Encinitas, a completely different incident. And it had just happened like an hour before they sent me the video.
Wow.
And it's interesting. It's very helpful, you know, when people just are generous enough to give me videos of incidents or scenes or whatever. I really appreciate it.
001, last name of
Juan Diego, yes, we did hear about the crash in LA. We actually were talking about it with the chatters.
We were talking about it before the stream and then
before
in the stream. It's been definitely a topic of the night.
Yeah.
Just an awful crash yesterday. Windsor Hills, that's what it was. That was the neighborhood of LA that it was in, at La Brea and Slauson. I remember parking there during the murder suspect chase in in December, and he eventually turned and came down this street. And right before I left, there was like some guy washing his car at that car wash right there, and I was like, hey, just so you know, there's a murder suspect about to come down the street, so you might want to, wrap it up. That was probably the craziest incident of the last year that I've covered.
Yeah, Elizabeth and Sylvia, we were, speculating if, the nurse may have fell asleep or, behind the wheel and driving over 100 or whatever, going through the intersection, or, could it have been a suicide type attempt? I mean, there's obviously a lot of speculation,
Right.
Going around, so. But it truly was a horrible accident, and rest in peace to all the people
Exactly.
who lost their lives and their families and friends who are affected.
I find it interesting that it said that she was from Texas, because then I wonder what brought her out here and if that had anything to do with the crash. But time will tell, and regardless, it's 6 or 7 people, I don't even remember what the count is at this point, lost their lives, and that's what needs to be the main focus. This guy.
Yeah, she could have permanently moved to California,
Right.
or she could be a traveling nurse, because there's
That's true.
once
That's a good
COVID
point.
hit, a lot of traveling nurses were, going to different states and cities to help.
There was another crash in LA today that was, TMZ said it was an actress from like a soap opera. I didn't recognize the name personally, but she had crashed her Mini Cooper and then left the scene, and then a few minutes later she crashed into an apartment complex and it caught fire, and she survived, but she was burned. And I remember hearing that on the radio today. It's been a wild, horrible couple of days in LA.
Troll says, if my mouth wasn't full of spaghetti, I would rant about speeders.
What's that?
What do you mean? He's eating spaghetti, so he's gonna rant about speeders because
Oh,
that lady
rant
was
about
going.
speeders. I thought he said run to.
Oh, run.
I was like, what's Outspeeders? A restaurant?
Pierre Nani also said traveling nurse. So Pierre says, I used to deliver beer to the liquor store in Norco who shot the robbers.
No way! I heard about that. That's crazy that you have a connection.
Hi, Tycho.
Hello, Tycho. How you doing? Thank you for joining tonight.
Charles said, was that Anne Hesh?
Yes, that was the name of the actress.
Buenas noches, Oliver.
Hi, Oliver. How you doing?
Tycho, we just left what looked to be a solo vehicle accident in Escondido, and now we are headed back to the staging area in San Marcos. Doing good, Oliver. How are you doing tonight?
Oliver's a very consistent viewer. I see their name every week. So thank you very much for that. Just missed it. Yellow light.
Northcom engine 214.
Engine 214.
Can we get the room number again?
Look
Room
how
211,
behind the stream
211.
is.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh.
And I'm rolling on 5G.
Are you really?
Yeah, that's what.
If you try to tap, like double tap the right side of the stream, does it fast forward at all?
It does.
Okay, that's good. I was like, if we're that behind when it's live, oh goodness.
Probably about maybe a 10. Well, that would make sense, like a 10-second delay.
Yeah,
usually
10
between.
seconds definitely makes sense. Wow, we got 39 people in here. Thank you guys.
Woohoo! Yeah,
I feel
definitely.
like we're usually around like 20 or something.
Yeah.
39 is high. Thank you so much to whoever is new here. I see one of you just left. I'm just kidding. It did go down though, but oh no, it's going down. I shouldn't have mentioned it.
Well, definitely like the stream, please, if
Yeah,
you
thank
haven't
you
done
so
so.
much for all the likes, you guys.
Sylvia, you're saying that you hope that people are okay. Which the one vehicle accident that we left, is that what you're talking about? And then Tycho says that they want to build a wave park at the old drive-in movie in Oceanside.
That is a hot topic lately, even for like the last year, because it's been in the, planning and getting all the permits and whatnot to do something like that. But I heard it got approved to build the wave park, and people are making the connection to those planes that have crashed. There's been 2 crashes this year in that like field there by Oceanside Airport, and that's right where they want to build this thing. So some people are saying it's just like it's just kind of like those solo Cessna planes.
Right. It's
not exactly like a jetliner. Yeah, that's kind of crazy, because I feel like when I started stringing, I didn't hear about my first plane crash in North County for a while. But this year we've had 4, at least. There was the San Marcos one, then a week later, and this was just recently, we had Fallbrook had a plane crash, and 2 plane crashes in Oceanside right by their airport. I think that's all of them. But 2 in a week is unbelievable.
Elizabeth says that the wave park sounds cool. She wouldn't mind the drive-in coming back. She loves the drive-ins.
Drive-ins are very cool. I've been to, I think it was National Cities. I remember talking about this on the stream before. But that was the only time I've been to a drive-in movie theater. I was like, who's parked here? Got a full house tonight in the parking lot. Alrighty, backstaging. Let's check our online resources. LA has a police chase on the 101. Should we go? Road trip!
Road trip! Woohoo! Nani says that we had 2 down here, so I'm assuming she's talking about the planes situation.
Oh yeah. Where are you from, Nani? Do you know?
I do, but I'll let
Oh,
her.
true. That's a good point.
I will let Nani answer. Tycho says 2 groups are suing them not to build it.
Oh,
Water
really? Oh my gosh. Drama in Oceanside. Sylvia, Juan is usually streaming pretty late, and so does Gil from SoCal News Outlet. Juan is 619 News Media on YouTube, and Gil is, again, SoCal News Outlet.
Beatrice says, remember the crash in Santee where the UPS driver was killed?
I do. And there was like a house in flames with that one too. That was a wild one. I want to say that was this year too, or was it? It may have been
Last year?
like the
My
second
gut is
half of
saying,
last year.
Yeah, last year. But I could be wrong. LAOC says the LA Chase is southbound now.
Ooh, that's what we like to hear.
Might be heading down to our neck of the woods.
I wonder where it is. It said 101. Let's see if I tune in for a second here. Oh, it's on side streets now.
Nani says Chula Vista, but they were East County out of the Gillespie, my Pills stomping grounds. Oh, my old stomping grounds. Correction, sorry, I saw the correction afterwards.
Typos happen, it's all good.
Number 7, Escondido.
April says the mom from that crash visits my work. April, which crash, because we've been talking about so many crashes
Yeah.
tonight, sorry. Which crash are you specifically talking about?
Just now we were talking about Santee, the plane crash.
Right. And
Sometime within the last year, caused a house to catch fire, caused damage to a number of houses, but one in particular looked to be destroyed by flames, and it killed just an innocent UPS driver, and of course the pilot in that one. I say of course, if you look at the scene, it's just like, you can just tell it's not survivable.
April said the UPS one. Thanks, April, for clarifying.
Yes, thank you very much.
Charles says, was that the medical air team?
That was not in Santee. That one was it was like borderline Lakeside or El Cajon. But that one, I want to say 4 people passed away in that one. It was a medical, it was a plane. It wasn't a helicopter, which is where my mind used to go when I think of aircrafts with, medical capabilities, but it was actually a plane, like a jet, which crashed into a residential area.
Beatrice says that yes, it was about 6 to 8 months ago. So we
the Santee one?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we were roughly right. Let's see. Charles said, oh, no, it was a different crash. Beatrice says the medical team was another crash, Charles. Very sad. Yeah, that's for sure, Beatrice. Medevac is what Tycho is saying.
Yeah, I guess that's for like longer transports if you use a plane. I mean, I guess.
Like the Cessna. I'm thinking they use Cessnas, right? Like Cessna jets, but maybe more.
Yeah, I don't know what type it was.
Like
I know it was some
more-
sort of jet.
Yeah, more.
I'm not an aviation expert, that's for
more
sure.
better. Oh, and Charles is saying Learjet, maybe. Maybe. Oh, wow. April said the mom that lost her house in that Santee crash visits April.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
But it were,
Beatrice
I
is
hope they're
asking.
doing okay now.
Exactly. Beatrice said, how is she doing? Charles says, I've flown with Aero Medevac many years ago. It was a contracted plane for a Hawaii transport.
Hawaii, wow. That's crazy too, because a team like that must have been so experienced. So, it's obviously the last thing they expect to happen. It's awful. We're officially all caught up. Air support was last requested at 8:45. Nothing on the Sheriff CAD right now.
BLS response. Full. Engine
Just a fall.
101.
Basic life support fall.
Just a
And 2324 Yosemite Street.
April said that she's doing well, still has more surgery to do, but upbeat. Her husband just got out of the hospital recently.
Oh my gosh. Just recently.
Yeah,
After months after the crash. That's
Yeah,
definitely significant.
definitely April. What Beatrice said, which is to give them our blessings. That's. Ooh.
Yeah, it's like you think about what they were doing before it happened, and they were, they must have been just going about their day.
Mm-hmm. April said that she's still upset over losing her dog. So the lady is upset, the mom.
Oh, they lost their dog?
They lost their dog. He was badly burned.
Oh.
Oof.
They were watching TV. Oh, goodness. It's just like the most innocent thing you can be doing.
Right.
And then you have this complete tragedy.
Was she burned, April? Do you know? Did she have burn injuries too?
Station C14 for 2303 westbound PAR from Melrose. Corridor.
Hi, David.
Oceanside.
David, I haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you.
Person.
Thank you for joining.
And RA216 at 217 Saguaro Place. It's similar to 6 George Hall 161.
Let's get some motorcycles, is what David's saying. Yeah.
We are in a Harley lot.
April says that she was burned.
Oh, well.
One there, it's me. Number 48 was very simple. Position vehicle 6350 Yarrow. It's that Virgin Beer. Vehicle to the back lot.
Oh, that's sweet of you, April. Definitely. I would too. April says that she hugs her every chance she gets.
Oh,
I would definitely.
thank you for doing that, April. I'm sure any sort of support,
Yeah.
Hi, David 10, David being around 415 OCC violation 705 college. CRP is in her vehicle. I said that she can't open the door because the food vendor is blocking in the handicap stall next to it.
Yeah, Tycho, the freeway is flowing. Definitely for a Friday night. Yeah.
Freely. No traffic at all. At like 3 p.m. it'll get real gridlocked here. Up until about 7. Gil is back in the house.
Gilly. I'll see you soon, Gilly. If you're still live streaming.
Oh, I'm sure he will be. He goes late.
I know. After, when I get home, I'll come on. Because I still have to, I still got to commute,
Thank you for
after
making
10.
the trip up here, by the way.
Oh,
That
well,
was really
thank
nice
you
of
for having me,
Of
definitely.
Should we cruise around a little bit, you guys? Are you cool with that?
Oh, yeah.
Cruising for a bruising.
Neighbors for a few days. Things might be on vacation, but the phone is just at the front door and RV heard keys. There's no lights on the side. RV does not know the neighbors personally, but there's a lifted white pickup truck in the driveway. Possibly a male owner of the house. RV can't confirm. The lights turned on in the back of the house. No further on West Street.
Whoa. Did they just crash? Oh my god, they just crashed.
Oh,
That car just passed us.
whoa. We got a live crash.
There's damage too.
Yeah.
I think we should call it in. Here,
Yeah, it's just to make sure that nobody, and it's smoking out there too.
I'll get out and check on them. Are you guys okay? You good? Okay, he was the driver? Anybody else in the car? Okay. I don't still want to call that in.
Mm-hmm.
There's debris in the...
I mean, he's got damage to his passenger
And it's smoking.
fender, and it's smoking
yeah, we'll call
too.
911 for this one.
And people
I
are
just saw
stopping.
this car and I thought it
didn't
might have been
even-
going a little fast.
Really?
when
I didn't even see because I was paying attention to the stream.
What's the address?
911 emergency, what are you reporting?
A traffic collision in San Marcos. It's on Los Valecitos Boulevard. I believe the address is 1245 Los Valecitos.
Okay, please just a second, I'm pulling that up.
Okay, thank you.
Bring on the sheriff. What is your name?
Daniel Thomas?
Should we this phone number 760-683-4702?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Just stay on the line. I'll bring on the sheriff.
Thank you.
How do you detach your thing so I can show the people?
Oh, yeah.
I was like, so I can show them the accident.
There you go.
All right, here you go, people. Here's the. Of course, my hand is shaking, which doesn't help.
Hi, it's in front of the Residence Inn Marriott. We have a Infiniti sedan. It appears there's no injuries, but the vehicle was smoking.
So is it in a car accident?
It is a car accident, yes.
Okay, is it a solo vehicle accident or more than one?
There is another car pulled over with its hazards on, but I don't see any damage on that one.
And this just happened?
This just happened, yes.
Is it still smoking?
It doesn't appear so anymore. May have just been airbag smoke or something.
Please know if anybody needs medical.
I asked if they were hurt, and he said there was a solo occupant who's not hurt.
And you said it's in front of 1245 Los Valecitos,
Correct.
San Marcos.
It's on the north curb line. I'm sorry, west curb line.
Do you know what color?
San Marcos.
It's
Traffic collision.
it's a gray Infiniti 2-door.
Is it blocking traffic?
No, it's on the sidewalk.
And what is your name?
Daniel Thomas.
I'm sorry, what is it?
Daniel Thomas.
Alright. Okay. Alright, I will go ahead and get somebody out there as soon as possible. If anything changes, just go ahead and give us a call back, okay?
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Alright,
It just went out.
Let's see for location. I will say I've never been on the phone with 911 when my scanner blasted out the call I'm calling about. Goodness.
I don't know if he was involved, but
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. It looked like he was
or
his
he
buddy.
saw it. Yeah.
Oh, we're going the wrong way here.
Sorry, guys.
That
I am like
was-
videotaping there, so.
I'll just make a little U-turn here. That was quite something. That was so crazy because I saw that car drive past when we were leaving the parking lot, and I was like, he's got some speed. Should we hop out?
Sure.
Okay, cool. I can take it if you want.
Thank you, kids in my hands.
You're good. All right, well,
It doesn't look like that. Anybody is
yeah, they just had some debris in the road. The involved vehicle is an Infiniti, and so is this one pulled over here. So my guess is that they're together, but the fire department is on their way to this. It was smoking when we first saw it. We must have missed the impact by like 10 seconds because I saw this car pass us when we were leaving the parking lot. But luckily it doesn't appear anyone's injured. Are you the driver of this one? Are you okay?
No, that's
not okay, good. Did you see what happened? I took the turn too fast?
Yeah,
or?
well, I was down there and I seen it. It kind of looked like they were trying to turn in here and looked like they spun out of control.
Oh, okay.
And went up on the curb right here. I just went over here to make sure everybody was all right.
Yeah, we were coming out of this parking lot here and we saw him pass us.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And next thing you know, wow.
Hopefully everybody's all right.
Yeah, they said the person was fine and he was alone in the car.
Okay.
So,
cool.
but we do have the fire department on the way.
Okay,
Thanks for
cool.
stopping.
Yeah.
Thanks for doing the right
Have a
thing.
good one.
You too.
Dale, no, we did not catch the accident as it unfolded.
We were probably missed it by about 10 seconds.
Exactly. We
'Cause
probably missed it by
you
10
can
seconds.
rewind the stream and it was either this one or this Infinity right here that was just pulled over right here. One of them passed us and I think I'm assuming they were together, but I don't know that for sure. So we were coming out of the parking lot. That's such a weird thing because like it wasn't even that we were going to a call.
Yeah.
I was just like, you
We're
want to
just
cruise?
like, let's cruise.
And we happened to see that. I don't know what this guy's doing.
Okay, why are you beeping? I mean, he has the yellow vest on, but
Yeah. You can, now that there's light on it, you can see the damage to the car. That guy's on the phone with somebody. There's some pretty significant damage. Yeah, the speed limit around this corner is 15 miles an hour.
and I think he was honking to warn people, you know, maybe
yeah.
to like slow down.
Oh, I hear the fire department's coming
yeah,
in.
we hear them.
And just to preface, guys, I might private this stream afterwards because I did have my phone number said by the 911 dispatcher. But I also do trust you guys to an extent, but I'll consider it. But I'm not sure with live streams. I'm wondering. I'll have to check. Here's the fire department arriving. Should move up a little bit.
Yeah, because now we can see it with the light.
Right. Got the RA coming in. You can see it in the background. Yeah, I think if they,
Automatically.
yeah,
goes
just in
like
case.
thing.
But I mainly wanted them just because it was smoking. I
No,
wasn't
but
sure if it was going to catch
was
fire.
From the engine.
Yeah,
it was.
definitely. Yeah, if it wasn't for the engine, I would have called non-emergency. Again, guys, we're here in San Marcos. We saw this car pass by us as we were exiting the parking lot about a quarter mile down the road. Turned the corner and it had just crashed. So we called 911 and let them know, and now, of course, as you can see, they're arriving. And the RA should be coming around the corner here shortly, unless they got canceled. They may have gotten canceled because we did confirm that there was no injuries, but the vehicle was smoking, so we did still call 911. This is on Los Vallecillos Boulevard. It's in front of the Residence Inn Marriott Hotel, 1200 block of Los Vallecillos Boulevard in San Marcos. Alrighty, you think we should head out? Alright. Pat is saying the RA was canceled. So that's a good sign. In certain situations, that can mean there's a fatality, but obviously we confirmed that there were no injuries here. This is going to be a non-injury accident. Here's one last look at the scene, you guys. Just that one car. I'm wondering what it hit. Might have been a tree that it hit. Definitely was some debris in the road when we got here. Alrighty, y'all. Well, you chose quite the night to do a ride along, I'll tell you that much. My goodness.
Hey, Ursula. Hey, Thomas. Hey, Rochelle. This is like in San Marcos.
Yeah, we're in San Marcos. Los Vallecillos Boulevard, just east of Las Posas Road, right in front of the hotel, the Residence Inn Marriott.
Pat says he was ready to use his trauma kit for the first time. Yeah, I mean, the other guy that we just talked to, he said that he witnessed it, he said.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, and he said that the guy was coming too fast around the curb and wanted what looked like to turn left into, sorry, it's beeping because I'm not wearing my seatbelt.
After seeing something like that, we gotta have our seatbelts
yes,
on.
exactly.
That's for
Sorry,
sure.
I was so...
No, you're good. Wow.
Okay, so what I was saying is the guy, he had said...
There's sheriff coming in. Sorry to interrupt. You're good. Okay. I just wanted to mention that. There's sheriff coming in.
The guy had said that, yeah, he was coming around the curb too fast and what looked like he wanted to turn left into the hotel parking lot.
Oh, right, yeah.
And basically spun out. He lost control and spun out. So that would make sense, him going up onto the curb and hitting that tree. Because the damage was on the passenger side fender, and all his, debris from that was on the street.
Gosh. He must have been going pretty fast then.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if once we turned onto the street, if we saw his car in the distance taking the turn. I'll have to replay it.
Yeah,
It's not a cliche when they say that all happens so fast. Like, I have no idea.
Right.
Yeah, when I first saw it, I was like, what? What is that car doing? Kind of looked like it was just parked there, but what a weird place to be parked, and they see the debris and you kind of put two and two together. I just had that crash that I called in that was a rollover like 2 weeks ago or something. And that was also in San Marcos. So hopefully I don't need to do that anymore. Goodness.
Well, chat was saying luckily the guy didn't, hit us.
Yeah, no, that's true.
You know, within that time frame.
Because we were turning right onto that road where he had driven through there like
Right.
10 seconds before.
Yeah.
Given it is a straightaway, so we probably would have seen him coming, luckily. But still, that's scary. Fire back on the scanner.
You know,
On a
seriously.
lighter note, oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
back to our originally scheduled program.
It's crazy how the timing like
Exactly.
lined up on that. That was weird.
Yeah, because like
We
there
were
was
like-
nothing to do, and
Yeah.
we were just gonna go cruise around,
Right,
and then
we were like,
bam.
let's just go cruise. And
there
20
it was.
seconds later, a crash that just happened was right in front of us.
76 is crazy. The
Crazy.
RP is still following the suspect vehicle. Looks like they're en route to the auto address 43060 Valley.
Gilly wanted burritos and asked where he should get a burrito.
Ooh.
And I don't know. I think everybody was so focused on the accident. I don't know
Yeah.
if
Oh, did he ask that a
anyone.
while
Yeah,
back?
he asked Chuck. Yeah. So hopefully you got some answers, Gilly.
Yeah. We would have been all about those burritos if we didn't have the crash to deal with, that's for sure.
Aw.
I feel bad he didn't get his answer. Oh no. Hopefully someone replied to him.
Dale says that he watched the replay, and it looks like both cars were speed racing.
Oh.
They went by as you pulled onto the street.
I remember seeing at least one of them. How crazy. I think it was that one too because it was a lighter gray. The other one was more black. Thank you, Dale, for going back and checking that. I'm very curious.
Yeah, thanks, Dale.
Dang.
Elizabeth says more ride-alongs with Evergreen. She's good luck.
Oh, goodness. Or bad luck.
Exactly.
Whatever way you look
Well,
at it.
thank you, Elizabeth,
The good thing is-
for saying that.
Right.
But
The good thing is there was no injuries, so
Right.
maybe we could call you good
call
luck.
you, yeah, the good luck charm in this
David,
case.
And David, the RP will stand by at Crazy and Rawhide.
So Gilly says that he's just gonna end up getting some Jack, which I'm assuming is
The one
Jack
in the box.
in the box. Yes,
Yeah.
the one in the box.
The one that plays the music
Ding,
pops
ding,
out at the
ding,
end.
ding, 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 ding. I always got scared when I was a kid.
Oh, really?
I was anticipating as you listen to the diling 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 diling. I was like anticipating this scary thing to pop out.
I
And
feel
then
like
when
it pops out at
popped,
different times each time
Exactly.
too, so you never really know.
you never know. And then I would always get like I would jump.
The Main Street and 16th Street. Response back with the flash road.
Yeah, girl, Elizabeth. I know exactly where you're coming from.
What'd she say?
She says, I know it sounded off as I was typing it out, but you get me. Yeah, I know.
1987. I'm sorry, just want to confirm it's Mary, Adam, Charles, Lincoln, Ocean, Mary.
Wow, we must have made the sheriff CAD. 1183 accident, unknown injuries. Or they must have put it on as. Well, I don't know actually, because
it
like
just
you were
came
saying,
onto
you were
your
like,
phone.
it's interesting
right
how.
after.
Yeah, it was quick too.
Yeah, it was
We were
quick.
still on the phone with 911 when it went over the scanner,
Yeah.
and boy was it loud. The dispatcher was probably like, "How does this guy have? What is going on the other end of this line?"
And I liked the response time for
Yeah.
the fire truck.
Yeah, and the
because-
dispatchers were very professional as well.
Yeah. So good job to, I guess
San
it was
Marcos
San
Fire.
Marcos Fire.
Right.
Yeah, because they
the
got
sheriff's
there
department.
like, I think, I would say within less than 2 minutes once the call went out. So
Mhm.
good job to them. Beatrice says you should submit your video to the cops if they were racing.
I was wondering that as well. I don't know how beneficial it would be, but I can certainly reach out and say, you know, I have footage right before it happened of them, you know, potentially speeding. I'd have to look at it to make sure. But
I mean, now that there's just the solo crash, no injuries, so I don't think the police, they're just going to take a report and,
right,
you
yeah,
know,
because
it's not like
they
they're
didn't
gonna
hit
follow
anyone
up.
else's car or they didn't hit
hurt
a building,
anybody
right?
or
There's
something,
no property
you know?
damage that's not directly relating to the driver of that car. But
Yeah, me too, Beatrice. Beatrice said she wondered about the guy in the vest. I don't know.
That was interesting.
I think he was already on scene or something.
Yeah.
Because all of a sudden I could see out to the left, here comes this guy putting on this, you know, yellow construction vest.
right.
And, you know, picking up debris in the middle of the road and coordinating traffic.
Yeah.
So
In
I
that
guess.
situation, I almost wonder if it's best to just kind of, because that guy, like, he was putting himself in the middle of the road for that.
Right.
And as much as highlighted color vest, you can help visually for other drivers, but it's a little dangerous. But it was nice of him for sure to pick up the debris and kind of try to direct traffic.
Oliver says the fire department is just down the street, so maybe that's why the response time was pretty fast.
Yeah, the Station 1 is pretty close to Palomar College, if you guys are familiar with the area. It's probably like 3 miles away.
Sylvia said that she stepped away a bit. Did she miss anything? Would you like to recap?
No, you didn't miss anything.
No, Sylvia, I was just regular evening. No.
Oh, and we got a crash in Fallbrook.
And Medic 111. Crossing Estates at 1120 East Mission Road.
To recap, Sylvia, we actually had quite something happen. We were heading out just to cruise around, headed out of the Harley lot, and about 10 seconds later, we came upon a crash that had just happened. And the car had just passed in front of us from the parking lot, at least it looked like it. And we asked if they were okay. The car was smoking, so we called 911. And they came very promptly. And yeah, one vehicle involved, no injuries. And we headed out shortly after that. There's a Cal State police car. I think we're gonna head back to the staging area at this point and probably wrap it up within the next few minutes. So any questions or comments you guys have, make sure to throw them in the chat before we wrap up. We'd love to address them. We'll pass by the crash one more time on our way back. We just happen to be in that area.
Around party occurred. Brothers 2170 Vista Way. Lost as a bottle of vodka. Is requesting contact for 1110.
What did you say? Oh, the scanner.
I'm waiting for the scanner. Sylvia, to answer your question, even though Gilly from SoCal News Outlet answered it for you, tomorrow night at 9 p.m. is Juan from 619 News Media. That is his usual live streaming night. So if you subscribe to his channel, we would love to have you in chat. And
He's making his comeback.
Yep, he took a month off, but every Saturday night at 9 p.m. is when he live streams. And then Gilly has his own live streaming times. I think Gilly can answer, you know, if he has a consistent live stream night or day or something, but based on my understanding, he just, you know, goes live sometimes when he's out.
Right. He live streams more than I do, that's for sure.
Yeah, Gilly. Yeah, Juan took off a month. But yep, he will be back tomorrow night. So we are excited for him to come on back and do his live streaming.
Oh yeah. Get the confetti emojis ready.
Yep.
And he has the cool emoticons specifically for 619 News Media that you can
Oh, yeah,
throw in the chat if you're like a member or
yeah, if
something.
you're a member,
Right.
yeah.
I'm a member.
Me too.
Raise your hand. Now whenever I see that hotel sign, I'm going to be like, that's where the
Remember when
crash
I-
happened on live
Exactly.
stream. Whoa. I'm assuming that was a car backfiring.
I hope so too.
My friend just texted me and said she's watching the stream. Shout out to you. You know who you are.
Hi, DJ E Quick.
All right, we're about to pass by the scene again. I'm assuming it's a sheriff matter at this point. Since there's no injuries, no fire.
Let's see if they left.
There's sheriff.
The sheriff, yeah.
That's crazy that we called that in.
Fallbrook. Apartment or condo fire alarm. Engine 112 and
There's
engine
the car again, you
279.
guys.
Apartments at 1151 Old Stage Road.
Sure looks like they're looking into how it happened. But they'll need a tow truck. That's about the extent of my expertise. I think they'll need a tow truck for that crashed car.
Yeah, Gilly, I'm glad that you're feeling better. Obviously, I knew about you and you having bronchitis.
Oh,
but,
bronchitis?
Yeah, poor
My
thing.
goodness.
He's been suffering.
Glad you're feeling
from
better.
that. And then also, Gilly is close to his 1K, and his birthday is next week. So he's
Ooh.
keeping his fingers crossed that he hits the 1K. It'll be a very nice birthday gift.
On
so,
YouTube?
Yes.
Subscribe to
So
Gilly,
definitely
guys.
subscribe.
SoCal News Outlet. All right. Beatrice is also a 619 member. Thank you, Beatrice.
Oh, good night, Ursula.
Good night, Ursula. Thank you for joining. Got about 5 minutes left here, so definitely toss your questions and all that in the chat, you guys.
59 left, sis.
Thank you in advance for everyone who gave the stream a like. We're at 29 likes. Let's see if we can get to 30 by the end of the stream. Thank you to all 33 of you that are in here. Of course, anybody who tipped. Hi, Jose. How you doing?
Hi, Jose.
Hope you're having a good Friday night. Yeah, we were going out right there. That exit right there. Right before that crash happened.
Yeah, if anyone has any final questions or anything, definitely.
Are you and
Comment away.
Evergreen gonna hit the bar after you guys? You guys deserves a drink for a great night of work.
Aw. Well,
I'm
thanks,
not much of
Troll,
a
but
drinker
I'm not much
myself.
of a drinker myself.
Are you
so-
really not?
Yeah, no.
I'm not either. That's so funny.
I'm not. I, you know, like.
I feel like
if
most people are.
Yeah, if I'll like, if I, you know, maybe if I'll go like salsa dancing or something, because that's what I enjoy doing, I may have like a little bit of wine or something. But
Yeah.
but to be like a wine drinker with my meal, no, that's not kind of my thing. I don't like do
Yeah.
that. So.
I had a Malibu sunset recently. It's like
Ooh.
I think it's Malibu. Isn't that like an alcohol?
Yeah. But it sounds like it's more like a cocktail. Like
yeah,
they-
it was. My friend
made
made it for me. She knew how to do it. But that was the first drink I had had in over a year, and I still didn't like it. It just makes me feel like my face gets hot and I get nauseous. It's just not really my thing. But I hear that you have to kind of get past that hurdle for it to be more fun. But
Oh no, Nani, I'm so sorry that I disappointed you. She says, not much enjoying the guest star on the live stream
oh,
tonight.
Nani. Oh goodness. I enjoyed the guest star, so I'll do that in place of you, I guess. Oh, Troll says we deserve a milkshake then. I'll go for a milkshake. Oh
Aw.
yeah. We love a milkshake.
Well, thank you, Janelle. She says no, but you guys are awesome.
Oh, thank you, Janelle.
A lot of
You
people
too.
said Who else said we make a good pair? Oh, Charles says this was fun. You two make a great streaming pair.
Aw,
Aw, thank
thank
you.
We're like,
We're like synced.
saying the
We're
same
synced
sentence.
with our odds.
Yeah. The spaghetti is dry without wine. Gil never got his burrito. Oh no.
Gil. Oh, thanks, Nani.
Not able to resend on their end. I copy a week clearing.
That's weird. I just got that notification for the crash in Fallbrook. We heard that dispatched a while ago. Maybe they just didn't add FD or something. Oh, it does say no injuries.
Dale, sorry, new rule. Guests must dance at the end of the stream in front of the headlights.
We won't make her if she doesn't want to, guys.
I don't know if I have enough guts for that. But I definitely would need a partner to dance, so
Oh, yeah,
I can't
that's
just
true.
dance by myself. Oh, Jose is second that rule. Oh, Elizabeth
They're
is
taking
saying,
a vote without
yes,
our consent.
dance. I know. Oh my gosh, yes, dance at the end of the stream.
Good night to you too as well, Janelle. Thank you so much for joining.
Good night, Janelle.
When will y'all guys stream again? That's a good question. You're always welcome to come on a ride along.
Aw,
We just might have a crash happen if she
I
comes
know
again.
if I come. What?
Well, thank you guys so much for joining tonight. I heavily appreciate the support. And of course, shout out to Evergreen for joining me on a ride along tonight. It was absolutely awesome having you here.
Oh, thank
you so much
Daniel,
for making the
letting
trip
me come
up,
along.
too.
And I had fun with everyone
Oh,
on
yes.
chat. And
Yeah, thank you to everybody who has been chatting. I really appreciate that. Thank you to everyone who liked the stream, subscribed, tipped, viewed, shared, however you supported. I really appreciate it. And you guys have a safe weekend and week after that. I will see you guys next Friday at 8 p.m. And I will see you then.
yeah,
Bye, guys.
Good night.
Good night.